Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays, and I'm so excited to share this updated fisherman soup recipe with you guys. Please stay tuned and join me as I cook. So this is some palm oil and washed periwinkles. I chopped habanero peppers. Don't worry, I like it plenty. I like it hot and spicy, that's why it's that much. And I have some Uziza seeds. This is what it looks like before blending, okay? And here I have some grounded crayfish, some salt and bouillon cubes, and this is Uziza leaves. You can get this at your local market. And here I have frozen washed catfish already. So these are my seafoods. I have some crabs, tiger prawns, and some snails. And this is cocoyams, so this will be used for thickening the soup, and some chopped onions. So let's start. So I started by washing my cocoyams. That's preparing my cocoyams. So basically what I did was to wash the dirt off the cocoyams. Yeah, so I just zoomed in on the camera so that you can see clearly what I was doing. So I just scraped the back of the cocoyams, ensuring that I got rid of all the dirt, took out those things that look like, I don't know if I should call them fibers or what, or roots or whatever, but I just scraped those off and then I cut it into two, and then that's what I did for all of the cocoyams. So you have to take your time, guys. So after that, I just washed them off, rinsed it rather, and then I rinsed it until the water ran clear like this. You can see the water is very transparent right now. So basically that's what you want to do, guys. So after that, I added some water in it and then proceeded to cooking it, and then cooking took about 40 minutes, guys. So while the cocoyam was cooking on the fire, I prepped the rest of the ingredients. So next thing I did was to pound my Uziza seeds. You can do this if you have you can do this with your spice blender or something if you have that, but then I don't have one, so I did that on my mortar and pestle. So you want to pound until it is powdered like that, and then next I proceeded to washing my seafood. Guys, this is a female crab, and trust me, she didn't make life easy for me. So I took that back off and then took off the cape or the cap, I don't know what to call this, but just took the head off. It's very easy, guys. I did it here. That's how you do yours if you want to use crabs. So I took off those black things. Those are the gills, yeah. And then you really want to clean the inside. The female crab has so many disgusting stuff in it. Trust me, guys, this stuff wasn't funny. It was so disgusting. But hey, it's crab and it's tasty, so I had to, develop the patience to wash it. So I really washed it off, and then I washed the cap or cape as well. I washed it really well, and I washed the other seafoods as well. That's my snails and my prawns, and until the water ran clear again. So at about 40 minutes my cocoyams were done. So I like to overcook my cocoyam, so it makes the work in the food processor easier. Or if you're pounding it by hand, it makes it easier to do, and then you have that smooth paste. So when you're sure that your cocoyams are soft like mine, they almost scatter in the pot at about 40 minutes. So that's what I want to achieve every time I cook my cocoyams. So next I did was so this is a little tricky. So this is my method of making things easy for me. So basically what I did, because since I'm dealing with very hot cocoyams, I like to have a little bit of water on the side so that I can wet my hands if it's getting too hot for my skin to handle. So basically what I'm doing is just to peel the skin of the cocoyams off, and then I put it under running water for just about a second or so that it doesn't burn me. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing when you see me dip it under the running water. So yeah, basically just scraping the skin off and putting them in my food processor. So after that, you want to process this for maybe 10-15 seconds depending on how fast your food processor is. So the overcooking the cocoyams make you have a smooth paste. As you can see here, it's very smooth. It makes the work easy. So next, in a pot of boiling water enough to cook your soup, I proceeded to add in my cocoyams. So you want to add your cocoyams gradually so that you don't have too much thickness in your soup. So I added my salt and some chopped habanero peppers, and this is my bouillon seasoning. And I cover that and let it cook until the cocoyams melted completely. So when that had happened, I proceeded to add in the rest of my ingredients. I started with my chopped onions, and I added some palm oil as well, and I just stirred it all together. And guys, you want to let this cook for about 2 minutes or so that they all speak the same language, you know, they become friends and family, and everything is all good and put together. So when that happened, guys, I added my seafood doesn't take time to cook, so I added my crabs, my snails, my catfish, and my tiger prawns. Yeah, and then I cooked that for about 6 minutes, and then 6 minutes they were done. And next I added my grounded crayfish and my grounded Uziza seeds, and I gave that a good stir. You guys want to be gentle when you're stirring this because the seafood is already cooked, so you don't want to scatter stuff in the pot. So I just gave that a good stir, and then I covered it and let it cook for about 2 minutes. Yeah, so after 2 minutes you're sure that everybody is fine. And then I added my periwinkles and my Uziza leaves, and guys, this is pretty much it. That's all. Very simple, you know, but expensive fisherman soup. I hope you guys tried this recipe. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you tried and make something delicious for your family and friends. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.